Hey friends, it's JayRy. Thanks for coming back to the channel. Today, I have so many conversations with people offline about COVID-19. It affects my job a lot. But a lot of people out there don't know that I had it and what my process was with it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to talk about it some more. People found it helpful when I spoke about it on my Instagram and put up stories about it. So I'm going to put all of it together, start to finish, of what my experience was with COVID, and hopefully it's beneficial and helps some of you out. We just passed 500,000 people that have died in this country off of it. So clearly there's still, some lack of information or understanding out there. But anyway, I'm going to tell you what worked for me, what didn't work for me, but mostly just share my gratitude and so many people that came to my aid, which just was, so heartwarming. So I'm so appreciative. So this right here is my testing site, and I have a wonderful doctor and a wonderful team. And just after I had this visit to get tested, it was right in the beginning. This is April of 2020. So not a lot of people were getting sick yet. It was kind of, the people were trying to figure out what was going on, but I got tested pretty quickly. And here's what I posted right after I left. So I just got tested for COVID. And they had closed down our broadcast building because somebody was in contact with it there. And then over the weekend, I had 6 of the symptoms. So that plus somebody being in contact with it in the building, my doctor said, yeah, come in. So yeah, I got tested, and I'll know in 3 to 4 days. I don't feel like terrible. I don't feel like I'm dying, but it's scary. And, but the pressure on my chest, that really sucks. The fever, the chills, the headache, the congestion, it's not fun. And then just the fear, the fear once, it's been in the building, but, all right, so I just left the testing facility, as you heard. They did the nasal swab, jammed it all the way up there, and tickled my brain with it. Damn, that was uncomfortable. But of course, it's necessary. And 2 days later, sure enough, just as I suspected, this happened. I got tested positive for COVID-19. It's crazy hearing that result, because I wasn't being reckless. I was still working because I needed to. Then somebody at the office came in contact with it. They shut down our office, but by that time, I have it. So I don't feel awful. I did have some pretty significant symptoms over the weekend, but I don't feel terrible now. I haven't had a fever in 2 days, so that's all good news. But it's just a reminder that, it is real, and you can get it anytime without, knowing it. So anyway, take care of yourselves. Sure enough, I did test positive, and I wasn't surprised because it was just literally like a checklist of all the symptoms I was feeling. I didn't have the fever anymore, which at that point they were considering your number one symptom of telling whether you were contagious and whether, you should stay away from people. So I didn't have the fever after the first 2 days, but the other symptoms, they stayed, and man, it glued me to the bed. It just made me feel so lethargic and lack of ability to get up. As soon as I posted this video, this is when, the outpouring of support came, and I'm so grateful to all of my, friends and coworkers and loved ones, and even people that I haven't worked with in years reached out and were so helpful. It was such a scary time, but it also just really showed, what the sense of community is about. Now, some days were better than others. So here's the next video I put up, and gosh, when I look back at these, I feel like I didn't think I was doing that bad, but I look at the videos and God, I look like death, man. I've been trying to make sense of myself for about an hour. I'm so exhausted. And all I've done is walk around a bit. I worked this morning from home for a while, but oh my God, this COVID is just like, it sucks the life out of you I haven't done anything. No energy. None whatsoever. At this point, I had friends delivering me soup and homemade foods. And let me get more specific on what I did to beat COVID, because I feel like the doctors and Western medicine, they didn't really tell people, people are just like waiting for the vaccine. It's like, for God's sake, our body is not having a shortage of a vaccine in it. Our body is having a shortage of good health. I chose to go all vegan, completely plant-based. I had zinc supplements. I had B12 supplements. I had vitamin C supplements. I had vitamin D3 supplements as well. All of those I just powered down and ate super clean, and it still took a while for me to get through it. I'm a pretty healthy guy. I'm 6'1", 235 pounds. I work out quite often. I was not letting this take a hold of me. But even with my light, symptoms of it, it still was a bear. Check out the next day. Big surprise, but I'm still just out of energy. I was in bed pretty much all of Friday. I worked and then just didn't have the energy. I walked around a bit. There's a hill at my house, so at least I got a little bit of activity, try and move the junk out of me. But I'm still definitely sick. No fever though. Yeah, I've just described it as having like a boat anchor around my waist. I think that was one of the hardest things for me to accept while I was sick, is that just this incredible pressure on my chest and just making me sink into the bed. I'm just not used to that, and I just did not want to accept it. It's just, it really threw me off. Hi. I've been in bed pretty much all day. So I don't know. I don't have a lot of conversation right now, but I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Have a good night. Hi, good morning. So today is Sunday, and I'm still getting lots of sleep, lots of rest, but, no appetite. Just no desire to eat, and it's really hard, getting out of bed, which is so strange. It's just not me at all. All right, so today is day 9 of having COVID. I do feel like I have a little bit more energy today, so that is worth celebrating. My voice is still a little shot, but I don't have the congestion, I don't have the fever, so that's great. I'm just so grateful, though, too. Just so many people reaching out and just being so helpful. Hi, everybody. Well, today is day 10 of being COVID positive, and it's not a good day. Yeah, yesterday I had energy, and today I've got a headache that just won't go away. It's really, really raunchy. But hey, it's not a straight line to recovery. And I've already heard that, from other people that we've talked to on the show who have had the virus. Obviously, they had more significant issues in being hospitalized. So thankful to the universe that I'm not in that situation, But yeah, today sucks. Today just absolutely sucks. Like I cannot get this headache to go away. But all right, well, today has been a marathon day, but it's another up day. So yesterday was like insanity. 16-hour headache today. I have energy again. I actually am desiring eating real food, which is a gift and a curse, because I could consume everything. But it's good. My voice is still a little wonky, but No fever, no terrible symptoms today. Just yeah, just a good day, and I'm happy about that. I celebrate that, and thank you again. More food and things came today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Friday, and I'm feeling a lot better. No fever, appetite is back, eating super clean, just lots of juicing, trying to keep it vegan, keep it really clean. I started on D-herbs too. They're not paying me to say this, but I just love being able to just flush my body. And so I'm doing that right now. I've got energy. I'm jumping on a live stream with an old friend today. We worked, we put together another show today. So have a great day. Thanks, everybody. And I realized that part of what was really helping me heal was, the not eating crap. And so ever since I got sick, I stopped eating meat. I know that when I eat plant and when I eat really, really clean, my body always thanks me for it. And so anyway, everybody do whatever you want. But for me, I'm going to continue skipping meat for now. It's been a rough run on this COVID-19, but thank God I haven't been hospitalized or anything, to that level. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you to everybody who continues to reach out and is so helpful and kind and loving. I really, really appreciate it. I am definitely doing better. Yes. All right, so day 13 is when I stopped posting about it because at that point I was feeling much better. And now you fast forward, it's been not quite a year since I first had, symptoms of COVID. I have not gotten the vaccine yet. I will once it becomes available, but I certainly don't need to be at the front of the line. Here's my point. I really attacked COVID from my own perspective of what I thought was going to do best. I don't agree with Western medicine, that doesn't tell us that we need to take care of our bodies better and nutrition better. I chose to be plant-based. I chose to stop putting in, foods in my body that, were not helping me. That might not be the right answer for you or for your family members. So I am not at all speaking from an expert position or a medical position. But this is what worked for me, and I just wanted to share my experience with you. And, maybe there's something you gain from it, maybe not. But again, too many people in this country passed away from COVID and other, related illnesses because I don't feel that our country over the past year was taking this seriously enough. And nobody needs to die from this. So please, take care of yourself, take it seriously. It's not a lecture, but I do care about you. And again, I still cannot be grateful enough to everybody who was so helpful, so supportive, so loving of me and took great care during that time. So anyway, please be safe. Love always. Thanks for watching the channel. This is exactly what it feels like to be on coronavirus. This is exactly what it feels like to be on coronavirus. This is exactly what it feels like to be on coronavirus.